I hope everybody's fine, everybody's well, and everybody's hearty and healthy. I'm also quite fine. I know everybody is fine right now because though the terror of pandemic is still rising, it's still rising. The second phase in Nepal, and recently we've got news of different symptoms that's been upcoming and that's been observed. So I would like to make everyone aware of the coronavirus that's coming in the second phase, second wave, and is coming in a different way, and it is stronger than the one that was there. Before we used to have some kind of strain, some kind of symptoms like fever, and then lack of smell and taste, and then some kind of persistent cough. Now we'll have to be very careful that we have new strain. In this new strain, we have aches and pains and aches around the body, and then we have the eyes, like looking like conjunctivitis, entire raid conjunctivitis symptoms. Then we have sore throat. Throat is quite sore. Similarly, we have kind of diarrhea. Diarrhea is another symptom. Then we have discoloration of our fingers and toes. The colors of the tone, the texture of especially tone of our fingers and toes start getting discolored. And we have frequent headaches as well. It's also one of the symptoms of the second wave of corona COVID-19. And we also have rashes on our skins, rashes on our skin, and they're quite itchy as well. So if you identify any of these symptoms, okay, or on yourself or on others around you, then please reach out to the medical provider immediately, because the fight is not over yet. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay vigilant. Observe each and everything that's happening around you. Hello, everybody. Saksham Gupta, thank you. I like your thumbnail. Okay, that's what you know one of the animes does, I think. And okay, smiling Aditya. Hello, hello, everybody. And Buntu double laugh. I'm back. I'm also back. Okay, everybody's changing the names to some kind of surname. Buntu, Pro, Sank, Prosark, the Green Leaf Split. What is that? Jessica. Hi, hello. And lockdown happening or not? Don't know about it. Lockdown should not be happening, but we need to take care about about our health, about sanitizing ourselves, about staying away from all these type of vulnerable situations that we are prone to the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic. So we have to be very much safe. That's very important. And I don't have any words to talk about whether we have the like economic lockdown or country lockdown or only a city lockdown or only schools holidays. I mean, like closes, schools closes, and all that. That is not under my supervision, nor I can help it out. But personal opinions I can give as a citizen of a country. We can take a good precaution. We have to take precaution, and we should not be in contact with anyone new, even the one who's in contact. They have to be aware of the pandemic as well, and these people also must know that the 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 pandemic situation is not over, and it's coming in new phase with a new look, new outlook, and new symptoms. So everybody has to be very careful about coronavirus, and it's not to be taken as a joke, because it's unseen. If somebody is fighting with you and trying to hit you, then probably you have a setback, you can block that and all that, but this thing is quite hidden, it's unknown. So we are not sure in what occasion, in what place, or in what situation we are going to get infected with this. So we need to be safe on that. Okay, Lamborghini shirt. The right now I do not have Lamborghini shirt. I've got combat T-shirt. If you want, then I'm here. Okay, you can take it. Okay, shouting out Ranger Salty, I know who you are now. Going to our reading section, we have some more exercises to be learned under this particular chapter, as we are at page number 64. No, 661, I think. Let's see what we have. According to our text, we have peace is an important trait of human beings. It's in moral science. So it's not the one that we are reading. We are reading grade 10. Grade 10. Okay. Okay, we are at the vocabulary section. Vocabulary in use says words and meanings. The first thing that we have is words and meaning. I'm going to make you quite convenient and easier for you. We have a set of words: assign, descend, reveal, and assemble. On the other hand, on the other side, in the meaning section, that we have something like to make something known to somebody, to bring people, idea, or things together as a group, to provide a person or a particular task, to come or go down from a higher to a lower level of heal or something. So we have descend for that answer, reveal to show, um, to make something known, and assemble to bring people things together in a group. And it's quite easier for the first one, assign, to provide a person a personal task. Well, we are moving to the second one. Use these words in your own sentence without changing the sense expressed in the poem. Can anybody write a sentence with assign, ASSIZN? Let me see, would be the quicker enough to write a sentence using a word. Assign, assign. Nobody's trying at all. Okay, I may find all at once at a later time. All right, we have some sentences over here from Gamo is not a simp. Huh? You assign us assignments very much. That's true. Golden Mountain, Golden Meadow. Sir assigned me homework that I never submitted. Oh my goodness. Green leaf, I need to catch you. And then who? A teachers assign students every time. Every time. Students what? Nothing is there. Hama sir assigned me some work. Hello, sir. How are you? Good, everybody. Okay, I'll go with another more word for now, and then we'll go for the another comprehension sections. Use the word assemble, ASSEMBLE, assemble in your own sentence. What's up, Srestha? Make your own sentence using the word. Right now, I'm asking you a question with the words assemble. Avengers assemble. Oh, they all are going to assemble in one place together. Alright, that was written by Gamo is not a simp. And then shout out, give me lol 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 NB hi sir haha he he he. So I have only one answer. That's good. People assemble in assembly to waste time. Yeah, quite funny. People assemble in assemble to waste time. Interesting. Hi, Ridima Ujagar. Okay. So next one, I'm going to go with the reading comprehension. It says, read the poem and say whether the following statements present the importance of classroom teaching or not. Okay, we have certain classroom teaching according to the poem that we read yesterday. We have to refer to the poem and then we have to go through this one and answer yourself. Number 8 says, classroom teaching provides students with knowledge helpful for the exam. Number B, the course students study is insignificant and valueless, as somebody says. Then number C says, any information you miss in the classroom is important. And then number D says, enlightenment is gained in the classroom. Then number E says, staying in the class is boring. So these were some of the collections that is being asked whether these activities are done in the classroom or not. Then we go on to another Aditya Pande. We are not looking at either one right now. We are at grade 10 English language book, and Unit 6, okay, expressing condition 1, condition type 1. Usually it's like if structure or unless structure type. We have some questions that are given context to the question, the lesson poem. The question number one says, "Who composed this poem?" Tom Wayman. Okay. Second question: What did the students do in the absence of their teachers? So many are there. What did the angel reveal to the students? Third. Fourth, it says, "How does the speaker in the first stanza spend time for the full 2 hours?" Fifth, why does the speaker in the second stanza think being in the class is important? Mm, Sixth question, what does the speaker say in the third stanza regarding the value of education? And number Z, it says, education enlightens people with wisdom. Does the speaker in the first stanza agree with this statement? Why or how? And eighth question says, what does the last stanza suggest? Okay, with this collection of questions, if you remember the poems, or you can listen to the earlier video, and then you can get the entire poem and then answer these questions in your own. Now, I'm going to go with the third section, the reading. Read the poem and fill in the blanks with the appropriate words to complete the following. We have fill in the blanks, but we are quite lucky. We are given some kind of options in a box like student's point of view, missing, silence, assign, blames, meaningless, enlighten, accomplish, significant, microcosm. Well, you want me to wear this one? It looks quite odd. Okay, so I'm just putting it on as well. Since I don't need to listen to anybody, I just hung around my neck. All right, I'm going with the exercises. The poem, Did I Miss Anything, is written from two distinct points of view. They are the student's point of view and the teacher's point of view. Okay, and the words nothing and everything represents the das and the teacher's point of view, respectively. Stanza one is written from the student's point of view. It reveals the fact that the teacher is das in the classroom. In the teacher's absence, the students simply sit in dash with their hands folded on the desks. Stanza 2 is written from the teacher's point of view. It tells how he has given heavily weighed exams, dash readings, and prepared a quiz. Stanza 3 represents students' perspective. Here, a typical student dash that the classroom education is valueless, dash and a waste of time. It will have no effect or purpose later in life. However, in stanza 4, the poet explains why education is important. It claims that through education a person is dash. The fifth stanza questions how anything could possibly be dash with a teacher. The sixth stanza explains the significance of the classroom. The last two one-line stanza of the poem serves as a message to all doubtful students. They should always be present in the classroom so as to take in all they are able to learn in the dash of human experience. So these were the things that are written in fill in the blanks. It's like a summary. If you plot these options that are given in the box, it's gonna be a real summary. For the follow-up activities, we have question number one: make a list of points that suggest the importance of classroom education. Present it in a poem and write a paragraph on it. So you have to make a list of points that suggest the importance of classroom education, present it in the poem, and then write a paragraph form, right? And second question that follows after that is read the poem again and see how one of the speakers dislikes being in the class. Then write a paragraph incorporating his or her point of view. Going further, we have got reading section. This time, the reading is about a charm. We're going to read about the place called Assam. That's somewhere in the far western developing countries in our country, Nepal itself. And somewhere around we read about Dadildura, about similar like what Sikkim type, Karnali area. Okay, we talked about that. Let's see what is there in this place called Acham, according to our brochure. Acham Mangal Sen is the district headquarters of Acham district, and it is 930 kilometers from Kathmandu. It's 8 hours walk from Safebagar, a settlement in Assam which has a domestic airport. A season road exists from Safebagar to Mangalsen, but it is often closed during the monsoon. However, a bridge under construction is Safebagar across the Buri Ganga River. I think we have already read this one, and we supposed to begin with the grammatical person. And before we go in a grammar section, let me talk to some of the students who are waiting in the chat zone, live chat. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Everybody saying shout out, sir, shout out for me. I love Nevari Bose. Okay, you love Nevari Bose. What do you see in the Nevari Bose actually? Then we have Jessica Samebaji. Okay, Samebaji is what you like. Okay, shout out, shout out, shout out. Nothing more than that. Sir, 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 sir. Parista Srestha. Yes. Again, shout out. I'm reading out. I'll just read out your names. Okay, Ojagar, Ranger, Ranger, Loser. What is that? Loser also. Anmol Gimire. So Ranger Salt is also there. Game is not a simp. Hmm? Hare Krishna. I'm a fans club also you have created. Oh my goodness. So hard says hello sir. Shout out. Everybody saying shout out, shout out. And then what else? Sir, notice me. Uzagar. Okay. Shout out. What is that? Just a shout out. Nothing is there. Ranger Salty. Somebody is reminding me of Ranger Salty. The very funny character. Shivali Thapa. Come on, sir. Shout out. Nepali Dal Bhat. Yajju Vajrasarya. Share to all your friends. Share to all your friends. Nepali Dal Bhat. Okay. Sir, you know me? This is Hitoshi Hime. So it must be one of the animes from Japan. No. Okay, hey, hey, big fan. Thank you very much. So we'll carry on with the grammar. Everyone, very carefully listen and try to answer the question that is given here in the text. Even class 7, class 8, class 9 must learn, and they can also do this one. Grammar person. Grammar person. Where are we? Grammar person. Little bit, I think, farther I've gone. Yeah, where we are like a section we have engage yourself, study the following conditional sentences. Now it's conditional sentences. Now you will identify what the conditional sentences are, and we are learning type one type of conditional sentences. We have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, and we will begin with type 1 and put them in the correct box. And we have correct box means here in the box we are given a division like if plus simple present plus simple present. If you have got if word and a conditional word with present tense, then you have to join with another present tense. That's one in one box. Then second one we have is if there is a simple present tense, and then you have to join it with future simple and simple future. Similarly, there's one column in a table that says if plus simple present tense plus, then you have to join it with imperative sentence. Imperative means command suggestion starting with main verb. Okay, first sentence is given like we have A1, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Nine sentences are given. You have to put three sentences probably in each column. Let's see. If you heat ice, it melts. So you hit is a present tense, it melts also is present tense, it goes in the first one. Second sentence says if traffic lights are red, the drivers stop their vehicles. If simple present tense, simple present. Drivers stop, traffic lights are. So we have both in the same first column. Third one, if I want to write a letter, I need a pen. I want, I need. Simple present, simple present. So again, it goes in the first column. Number D, if you want to borrow a book from the library, show your library card. So now we have show your library card. That's imperative sentence. It goes to the third column with present simple with if and imperative. Number E, if you want to wake up early, set alarm on your clock or mobile. Again, this sentence is going to the third column with present simple and imperative sentence. Number F, if I haven't got enough time today, I haven't got. Remember, I haven't got. Present simple present tense. And I'll wash your car tomorrow. I will wash. Is there? That's future. So it goes in the second column where our formula is if plus simple present with simple future. So it goes in the second column. Third, number Z, it says if you lose your her phone number, if you lose her phone number, you won't be able to contact her. So you won't. Lose is a present form and won't is a negative form of will. So it goes in the second column again. Number 8 says if Harry gets a good result, Harry gets a good result. That's gets is a present form and he'll study medicine. He'll again it's will, short form of will. So it goes to the second column again with if simple present and future simple. Then we have got final statement that's given. You may identify this one. It's very very easy. If water is heated, it changes into vapor. So first passive sentence given that also present passive. If water is heated and the second statement is given, it changes. It changes also is in present tense. So I hope everybody has guessed first, second, or third column. Let me see who will answer correctly. So chat is faster than 10K watching streamer. None of the answer is content oriented. So I'll go back to the exercises again. And time for grammar again. Complete the following sentence with the appropriate form of the verbs in bracket. It says, if you love me, if you love me, the word verb is given in the bracket. Dash me at the Garden of Dreams after half an hour. So you have to write the word verb. If there is another form of the verb that suits the blank, then you can use that as well. If you love me, for example, if you love me, meet me at the Garden of Dreams after half an hour. That can be suitable. That goes with the third type. Then number B, if Mukesh goes to picnic, I dash the bracket is written not go. Number C, if you dash beat in the bracket beat 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 a boy, she will cry. Number D, if you call me, I dash in the bracket there's written come. And number E, if you dash, in the bracket you are given forget to call me, I will remind you. Number F, you are given if you heat butter, it dash, and the bracket given it is given melt. I hope everybody can do this exercise. And then second type of exercise is given like complete the following sentences with appropriate clause. Now you have first part of the sentence, second part you have to write in your own. You can it's open question. You can write any of the verbs provided that you follow the norms that is given there. So if I don't pay the phone bill today, dash. And number B, if Manju joins the team, dash. Number C, if it rains, dash. Number D, if you forget to take your practical exam, dash. If you leave now, dash. And number E. And finally, number F, dash if you're hungry. Now, one thing, very important thing to remember is that when you have the word if in the beginning of the sentence, then at the end of the first part of the sentence, you have to put comma. Like, for example, if you leave now, then you have to put comma. And then you can write another sentence. The ending must be full stop. Okay. But if you use the word if in the middle of sentence to join two sentences, then you don't have to put comma in between the first and second part of the sentences. That's very important thing to remember. Finally, we have follow-up activity where you have to work in group, form 10 conditional sentences with if plus present dash structure, present them to the class and find whether you make a mistake or not. That's what the final follow-up activities of um, listening is. Reading is. So we'll go further in our next page or the next exercises where we have a speaking part. Okay. Speaking part, we have some examples of it. Read the context and the conversations below. Like, for example, context one. The context given is Prakriti is searching for her cell phone. Cell phone is misplaced. She is searching. Now we have a conversation between Prakriti and Vacation. Hello, Vacation. I think I left my cell phone in my room. Have you seen it? Vacation replies, no, but I'll look for it. If I find it, I'll call you. So you have if sentence structure when Vacation answers. Similarly, context two, you have got the example. Ria forgets to take her medicine. Ria talks to doctor. Hello, doctor. I forgot to take my medicine. What can I do now? Doctor replies, don't worry, if you forget to take your medicine, inform the nurse about it. Similarly, we have a second phase of question. It says, work in pair, practice a conversation above. And time for speaking. Work in pair have similar conversation as given in the engage yourself section using the clues. Now you are given conditions or situation. Like number A, not feeling well, go to hospital. Number B, want to do better in the exam and then practice a lot. Learn guitar, take music class. Cook meat, use cooking recipe. Visit unknown places, use map. And remember, when you connect these sentences, you always use your first type because this chapter is all related to conditional first type with if. Okay, working pair, students A asks a question and student B replies. For example, what dash if water boil? Now the conversation begins like this. Number A says, first person speaks, what happens if you boil water? Second person says, if you boil water, it changes into steam. Now you have to make similar type of sentences with these clues. That is A, what if you eat too much? Number B, what if don't study sincerely? Number C, what if ride a bike at 140 kilometers per hour? D. What if freeze water? Number E. What if cross busy road on red light? Follow-up activities that we have is move around the class with the following questions with conditions. Ask these questions to any seven friends. Record the response in your copy exercise book and prevent it and present it to the classroom. Questions can be like this: what will you do if you find 1 million on the way, 1 million rupees on the way? You lose your wristwatch. You hear a baby crying. You suffer from common cold. You are very poor in mathematics. You can't sleep at night. A cashier at a bank gives you less money. You forget an admit card on the day of your exam. So these are some of the situations that are given, and you can ask similar question to some of the friends in your classroom and get the replies, right? And then present them in if conditional type one sentences, right? Our more writing section that we have is engage yourself, collect information about a place that is still fresh in your memory with the help of the following clues. Similar like Assam, we have location, interesting features, physical things like rivers, lakes, and ponds, etc. Cultural entities like festivals, types of dance, or dances, dresses, dress ups, etc. And how you can reach over the accessibility, things you liked the most, measures ethnic groups and their cultures in that locality, and finally, time for writing. It says, read the brochure about Assam and prepare similar type of brochure of the place using the information that you have collected above. Most of the students are doing grade 8 also because one of the similar activities is there in grade 8 about Darel Dura, and they have to present their about their own district, any one of the district they live in, or anyone can choose any of the districts. Okay, follow-up activity that we have is collect some school or college brochures browsing the websites or from the library and present the best one to the class. That is to be pasted on the classroom board as well. Project work: find an interesting poem from a book in the library and copy it in your notebook. Practice reading the poem and present it to the class. Find if there are rhyming words in the poem. Now we are learning some kind of rhyming words as well. Fun corner: in the fun corner section, we have here are words that are frequently misspelled by Ratna. Find a letter. She drops ads while writing. Drops or ads like accidentally. In the spelling of accidentally, according to me, there is single C. Now there is anecdote. I think there are two. Or letter C is missing. Anecdote should be. Then psychology. Kind of beginning itself is missing. P is missing or something is missing. The spelling is given Sychology. And then the spelling of rhyme is also given like Ryme. Similarly, aesthetic is given ASTSETIC. Still, some one alphabet is missing. Skiing is also given SKING. And truly, TRUELY. Receive is done RECEVE. Library is given LIBARY. Swimming is given SWIMING. Retrieve is given RETREIVE. Then occurrence is given OCCURANCE. Okay, these are the words that are given for today. I think I need to take a leave. It's already time. Let me read some of your comments and compliments if there is any. Probably you people are talking to one another. Kudasai, kudasai, kudasai. At least by the Yemete kudasai, a lot of kudasai are there. Okay, what to read? Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. No sir, no venom, nothing. Yemete kudasai. What language is that? She was likes this. Angry face, crab. No, no, help. Don't leave or don't leave. Don't leave. Onmal. He did it. Who did it? Just like somebody. No, sir, not yet. We are already done. It's already quarter to nine. We got to do other works as well. So I'm ending up my today's live streaming with the reading class 10's book. After completing this entire book, I'll go with grade 9 or grade 8. Maybe I'll be reading other novels, online novels as well for you. We can learn something beautiful things that is not yet read in our libraries as well because libraries are closed. At least we can stay here and read some of the word for about an hour per day. Probably we'll read about 2 or 3 pages or maybe one unit from entire novel if there are so many units. Okay, that's all for today. Bye bye, everybody. Take care. Be safe. Corona is still not gone. We still are fighting against Corona, COVID-19. So take precautions. Follow the what the school says about the protocols. Okay, do not joke too much. As you people are coming from so many different families, and those family members have been going to different other organizations, institutions, and offices. They have got their own families, so they might have been in contact with somebody, and we do not see everything at once because the symptoms are not immediately seen because of some kind of immunity power of some blood groups and some people. So anyways, take care everybody. So be safe, be healthy, and I'll catch you tomorrow again at the same maybe around 7:30 or 7:45, uh in between 7:45 and 8. Okay, bye bye, take care, see you, enjoy.